Welcome to yoga. This is a 7-minute morning yoga flow to help you stretch, wake up, and feel energized for the rest of your day. We will begin in a seated pose. We're going to take an inhale and we're going to bring our arms out to the side and reach all the way up. Bring that right arm across your body, push against your thigh. Left arm goes behind, look back over that left shoulder. Take an inhale, come back to center, and then exhale over to the opposite side. Drop your shoulders. Let's take an inhale, come back to center. We're going to bring that left arm down and we're going to reach that right arm all the way up and over, feeling that stretch on the right side of the body, on the ribs, on the armpits. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale over to the opposite side. Let's take an inhale and come back to center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up, and we're going to swing that right arm in circles, or you can make a rainbow shape with your hand from side to side. You don't have to count 3 times this way and 3 times that way. You can just change directions whenever it feels good. Come back to center, roll the shoulders. Let's take an inhale and let's take it to the opposite side. So taking big circles with that top arm, or you can make a rainbow shape with your hand. Let's take an inhale, come back to center. Let's take an exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. And let's start doing our seated cat and our seated cow. On your inhale, you're going to rock your pelvis forward. You're going to arch your back. You're going to push your chest through your arms and look up with your chin. On your exhale, you're going to lean back, pull your shoulder blades away from each other and round your spine as much as you can. Let's start to move the spine in waves and rolls, almost like your spine is a skipping rope. And again, you can change directions whenever you feel like you want to. You don't have to count. Get your head involved, get your shoulders involved, get the neck involved. Let's reach that right arm out to the side on your fingertips, reach that left arm up and catch your head kind of in your elbow and bend your elbow. Let your arm go heavy here. You don't need to pull down on your neck. You don't need to yank it anywhere. Just let the dead weight of your arm be enough pressure on the neck. Shrug your shoulders. Do any movements that you need to do to work out any of the tension. And let's go to the opposite side. Shrugging the shoulders again, maybe wobbling the neck from side to side, doing some neck rolls. If there's any leftover tension, if there's any leftover aches and pains in the neck. Let's go from our seated to our tabletop. So however you want to, make your way into your tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Inhale, arching, looking up. Exhale, rounding, looking down. When you inhale and you're dropping your belly towards the floor, pretend that there's an elastic band from your knee to your sitting bone, and you want to stretch that elastic band as much as you can. When you're exhaling, pretend that there is an elastic band from your tailbone to the top of your head, and you're trying to stretch that elastic over your back as much as you can. As you inhale, let's shift back as if we're going into a child's pose, and exhale, round the spine, rolling forward, back up into a tabletop. Inhale, arch, looking up, shift the hips back, don't drop the head. Exhale, round the spine, now drop your head back up to your tabletop. Inhale with an arched back, going back. Exhale with a rounded spine, rolling forward. Curl your toes under, lift the knees, coming into a downward facing dog, pedaling out the feet, marching the heels, marching the knees, dropping one heel and driving the other heel towards the floor. Whatever heel is lifted, you can bend that knee. Inhale, coming onto your tippy toes, and exhale, driving your heels towards the floor. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, drive the heels down. You can keep a bend in your knee. You do not have to have your heels all the way down to the floor. Let's take a nice slow walk forward into a forward fold, making sure the feet are really planted on the floor before we take our hands off the floor. So there's a few options. We can hook the back of our knees. We can hold our opposite elbows. We can grab our toes, pull ourselves down. We can step on our hands, whatever is in your practice. You can just let your arms dangle. You can shake and nod your head yes and no. Let yourself sway from side to side, opening up that lower back, opening up those hamstrings, letting your head go heavy. Bringing your hands down to the floor, and let's twist, take a big step back and open up into a wide-legged forward fold. Give yourself enough room here. Give yourself enough room in between the feet. Sometimes we could actually go down a little bit further, but we have to give ourselves a little bit more room. So you can sway from side to side. You can hold your opposite elbows. You can grab your toes. You can interlock your hands behind your back. Let your fist go heavy over your head. Lots of different options to do here. You can just hang here also. You don't have to do anything. You can sway and bend into the knee. And again, letting the head go heavy, nodding and shaking yes or no. Leaving that right hand down. Let's open that left hand up towards the sky, stacking the shoulders on top of each other. And let's change. Bringing both hands down. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Walk the feet in so that they're a little bit wider than hip distance. Let's take an inhale with our hips up nice and high, and let's take an exhale coming down into a squat. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs. Exhale, squat down. Option to do prayer with the hands. One more time. Inhale, lifting the hips into our forward fold. From our forward fold, we're going to roll up into a standing position. We're going to inhale, lift the heels, reach the hands over our head, and exhale, drop the heels down to the floor and let your hands slap the side of your body. Do that a few times. Shaking out the legs, shaking out the ankles, shaking out the wrists. Letting our arms swing and slapping the sides of the body. Let your head follow your shoulders. And let your hands slap the back of your body, the front of your body. And start to slow down your sway. Nice and slowly. Coming to a stop. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for practice today, and I hope you feel energized for the rest of your day.